this video is kind of ironic because it's a video talking about why I did make a certain video, but it's gonna talk about the content that would have been in that video, but why I didn't make a separate video about it. Okay, so pretty much what I mean is there was a bunch of NX rumors that kind of popped up and stuff. Now, I don't want to be the guy to make a video for every NX rumor, but this stuff was kind of important because it had to do with like the manufacturer, release, distribution of the NX and stuff. But I didn't want to make a video about it, not because I didn't want to be that guy to make videos about every rumor, but because I felt that it was so far-fetched and irrelevant that it didn't need to have a video because it is so unbelievable. The thing with this new rumor is that the NX is apparently going to go into production in October and release July of next year. Now, I have so many issues with that, and there are so many reasons why this shouldn't be believed, okay? Now, like, I play Nintendo. I know Nintendo. This does not sound like Nintendo, and I know that Nintendo seems pretty dumb, you know, with like Federation Force and all of that kind of stuff, but I really don't believe that they're this stupid that they're going to release this NX system next year, because the Wii U still has yet to see games like Zelda and Metroid and stuff, which I know that's up for debate about when they're going to release or how they're going to be, you know, released, but I mean, the Wii U is still going, okay? Nintendo is not going to kind of spot release a console shortly after E3 next year when, you know, they're still talking about the Wii U and stuff, especially since they haven't mentioned the NX at all at this point. And one of the biggest questions, more than anything else that I have to comment on this NX release, is what about the games, okay? Why are you going to release a new console, the NX, and not have any games for it? Because they can't be developing NX games if they're still working on things like Zelda Wii U, and, you know, the Metroid we haven't seen, and things like that. I just don't see them abandoning Wii U development altogether, you know, and have games in time to release for the NX. Now, some people are saying, well, the NX isn't supposed to be a new console. But if I recall correctly, Nintendo said this was going to have nothing to do with the Wii. It was going to be a completely different thing. So I'm guessing from that statement, it means that it has nothing to do with the Wii U, meaning it's not just a peripheral or some other kind of thing like that. It's supposed to be a new thing. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I feel like it's not released next year. It's not this add-on to the Wii. It's not going into production now. It's still being worked on. There are no games probably in development for it yet, and we won't hear anything about it until E3 next year, never mind seeing a release date for it until, who knows, a year or two later. And like this original rumor about all this kind of production stuff originated from like a Taiwan website. Now, I know that if you read up on that, it's like, oh, well, you know, this website was located in Taiwan, which is also where the facility is that Nintendo's going to apparently produce these in, and the facility is also produced like Apple products and stuff. But just guys, don't even believe it. Don't listen to it. I mean, think about it. Like, you guys have played Nintendo and stuff. You know Nintendo. You know they're not going to spot launch a console next July and first announce it and reveal it at E3. Like, that's just not gonna happen. It's not what Nintendo does. And if you think about games like Zelda Wii U and stuff, okay, Zelda Wii U isn't out for the Wii U yet. And you're telling me they're going to jeopardize the launch of Zelda Wii U by releasing the NX? So you're gonna have Zelda Wii U on the Wii U. So what's the incentive to buy the NX? At the same time, if you have it for both systems, why even release it on the Wii U if you're going to try and launch the NX? Shouldn't Zelda Wii U just be on the NX? But that doesn't make sense because it's Zelda Wii U. They're not going to have it for both consoles either when they're trying to get away from the Wii name, but also, you know, launch Zelda Wii U with the Wii U. It just doesn't make sense. The pieces don't connect together. And think about this too. Splatoon just released like a couple months ago in May with a new bundle for Wii U. So you're telling me all those Wii U owners who went out and bought a new Wii U for full retail price with Splatoon are going to have to forfeit their console a year from now when the NX comes out? And like I said, I doubt it's going to be a peripheral or anything like that. They're not going to do that. They want to get as far away from the Wii name as possible. So I just kind of want to convey that there are more red flags as to why this is just dumb and you shouldn't believe it, and why it's not true rather than why it is true. I mean, like, seriously, you guys. Just in general, like, these news sites and stuff reporting on this stuff, like, I think the consumer knows Nintendo better than a Taiwan website does, okay? And even if they are producing NXs and stuff, okay, how do they know the release date, okay? How do they know when the system's gonna come out? How did that one guy from a couple weeks ago know the price point? We're gonna be seeing this stuff up until Nintendo themselves announces it at E3 next year or sometime whenever they talk about it. So until Nintendo says something about it to the masses that is concrete, and not just from some random website that, oh, this quote is quoted and it says, Iwata said it at this date and time, it must be legit. Like, don't believe any of that. So that's kind of my warning to all the NX rumors and stuff. And I guess that's why I didn't make a video specifically talking about, like, those rumors, even though this video kind of does talk about it, but you guys know what I mean. So thanks for watching as always, guys. As always, this has been Sincerely Me. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you want, feel free to click the banner to subscribe. Also, feel free to check out my other project, El Supersonic Q, where I showcase video game art including sculptures. We also do live streams every Friday night on El Supersonic Q, so I hope you can join us for one, and thanks for the support.